Hello artists! So this is part 2 of our layered landscapes. For this activity, we are learning how to draw different plants that are in the background, middle ground, and foreground. First, let's talk about background. Background plants will be the plants that are furthest away from the foreground. The middle ground is ground that is in the middle between the background and the foreground. And foreground is what is closest to you, so that is in the front. For background plants, I want you to start with drawing some cloud shapes. As you draw these background shapes, change the size and shape and add an acrylic cue every so often. For the second background for plants, just keep this cloud shape a little bit more simpler. For your last background plant, I want you to draw another cloud shape, except this time make each shape a little bit taller than the two before. Also, vary them in size as you draw each shape. For the middle ground, we will draw different shrubs that will appear larger than the plants in the background. For our first shrub in the middle ground, draw a simple cloud shape shrub. Then behind it, draw a second. Draw the second shrub and also add a curly cue in it. For the third shrub, I want you to draw a shrub very similar to the first, but make them a little bit taller. Then draw a stump that goes all the way up the shrub and add a few branches. Foreground plants are closest to the viewer. The first foreground plant that we are going to draw is grass. To draw grass, you're going to do a zigzag of triangles that vary in shape and size. After you finish a small line of grass, go ahead and draw a second layer of grass right above the other. Again, vary the size and shape of the triangles. For the second foreground plant, we're going to draw a cluster of grasses. Only draw about 4 or 5 triangles that vary in shape and size. The third plant for the foreground is going to be a spiky shrub. It might help you to draw a circle shape and then draw your triangles over the circle. Vary your triangles in shape and size. For the fourth plant, start by drawing the branches of the plant. Then draw cloud shapes on the outside of your branches. Now draw cloud shapes at the top of the branches. Now draw another shrub with branches behind the first.